Good evening, the last session of the summit. I'm told that people want to start by asking questions. We can, of course, do that. The only thing is I must meet the 5:30 deadline. And the dialogue that starts today hopefully will continue beyond this summit. The session is on training of educators. And in the context of change, in the context of educational technology, educator is not just the teacher, to my mind. It is the teacher, educator also, it is the administrator also. It's everybody involved in that. And we should really be talking in that context. I was amused to see that NCERT, in this booklet we are partnering also in the summit. So in the booklet where NCERT is mentioned, we are only mentioned as publishing books. We are the body for educational, school level, educational research and training. So is it just that the books have overtaken everything? What about the research and training? It's there, it's very much there. And it's, of course, for us to showcase it, but it's also to give importance to research and give importance to the training that everybody requires and is being done in pockets. Change, of course, somebody said this, and it's a cliche, change is a constant. Mathematically, and I'm from mathematics, that's not a correct statement because a constant is a fixed value and change doesn't change according to a fixed frame. But these 2 days, what I've been hearing is in the context of electronic technology, not in the context of what is the mind change, what is the kind of pedagogic change that we can bring in into all stakeholders, including the community. The children, their life inside and outside the school and all concerned. Everybody needs to be brought into this. I would just like to say that the ASER report is mentioned several times. There are many studies. Is a one-shot study, what does it match what we're talking about learning, how it is a process? In different situations, it shows up differently. How can a one-shot survey tell us that? And that too with a few children here, a few children there. You have to have a larger number of children and study them over several situations, several days, then come out with a properly researched outcome on that. It doesn't mean we are great, like I was talking yesterday. It doesn't mean we are great, it doesn't mean we are bad. I do not agree with the survey results. In the context of teacher education, today we have 4, Madam Mamta will also be coming. Okay. Dr. Mahi, Professor Acharya, Mr. Rao, and Mamata. Would you care to join me over here? While they're coming, I would just say a few more things. In the context of RTE, please come up, please come up. In the context of the RTE, we all know that this is the right to free and compulsory education that has actually come into practice from 2010 on. There are certain terms that have come into our conversation as if they did not exist before. That is not true. The CCE, which is being called a bugbear, I fully agree it's being treated like a bugbear. But this has been part of our discourse for a very, very long time in the world of educational research and in the world of people who are actually educating, doing constructivist approach. It is not something very different from what we should be doing in any case. If it just boils down to a series of reports, then again it's meaningless. Anything you use, this is also a way. What is technology after all? Technology is something used, a tool used to further something. In this case, further learning. Is it actually furthering learning? What you're doing is pencil, paper, not a tool? Is it not technology? It depends on how you use it. These iPads and so on and so forth we've been talking about, if it isn't used appropriately, it doesn't match, it doesn't help. Whether we do it for teachers, now we have to produce 13 lakh teachers at the primary level of quality. Okay, NCERT says, yes, I will start. The only answer I have of doing this at the earliest is using EduSat and online courses. But I have to have enough support there too to take things further. It has to be a blended approach. But what does that mean? These are terms. It becomes like, many of you would have heard joyful approach. It became a term. Unless you actually do it with seeing the joy, with allowing them time to explore, and not just becoming a term. So hopefully in this session, we'll be taking up such things like the MOOC and other aspects in terms of teacher education and education of teacher educators and administrators. Actually, what we have done, I hope that is what we are talking about, rather than what we should do. I think questions may be a little later. I would request all members to stick to a 10-minute deadline. The last chair made a very minor noise with the glass. I think I'll have to make a greater noise if it's more than that. But I'm sure everybody will stick to time. Dr. Mahi? No? He's not coming. Okay. Professor Acharya? Also? Not here. Mr. Rao? Yeah. And Mamata? Okay. So great. We'll start with Mr. Rao, the academic director and the managing director of the Fusion International School. I have a write-up also about you, Mr. Rao, which allow me to share it with the others, where he received the Outstanding Teacher Medal. FIS is something that he will be talking to us about maybe. Something he has created to provide creative, pragmatic, and holistic education. And he has published so far 4 papers. As I said, he is the academic director. And he will be talking of teacher education and teacher educator education in the context of the change we need. Hopefully, you're going to talk of constructivism. Thank you.